But Portsmouth have still been able to bring 17,000 excited fans who are now dreaming of an all-second division cup final. While the 20,000 plus Liverpool supporters know that defeat in their two league games since Highbury means that they must win the FA Cup to assure European football next season. Well, caretaker manager Ronnie Moran, having spoken to Mr Souness in hospital, has announced two changes from the first game. One was expected. At number 7, Dean Saunders, back from suspension, replaces the injured Steve McManaman. But the other one at number 8 was more of a surprise. Jan Molby is back, but Ray Houghton is left out of the 13. Portsmouth's Jim Smith had to decide how to replace Mark Chamberlain, who was injured at Highbury, and he'll play number 3, John Beresford, on the left side of midfield, and Ray Daniel, who hadn't started a first-team game this season until Saturday, owing to a knee injury, will play left-back tonight, wearing the number 10 shirt. Well, the referee again is Martin Bodnam, who's already through to Wembley. He'll take charge. Steve Nicol. Molby. Saunders has switched to the left. Rushes in the centre here. It came out to Cool, and there McLaughlin in the hole. Beresford. Beresford actually began his career as an outside left. Barnes Whelan's in there. So too was Saunders, he didn't run to him. Molby. Barnes, figuring prominently in this opening period. Looks for Saunders here.
Good run by Dean Saunders, and it's an interesting problem for Portsmouth because he starts off wide on the right, and then if he's going to make those runs across the back line, one of the two centre-backs has to pick him up. A good ball from Barnes, and he's come from wide on the right and gone across Simons and Orford without being picked up.
And a let-off for Liverpool. Trevor.
Well, I think Steve Nicol saw Bruce Grobbelaar come in, just paused, but just held up in a bit in the wind because, in fact, it's against the Portsmouth side, and as you see, Dan Anderson definitely gets there before, and it only had to be on target. It was in.
Good save by Knight. Saunders goes again. And the Portsmouth goalkeeper excels himself there in a 1-against-1. Alan Knight.
It was a terrific save, lovely reverse ball by Michael Thomas. Dean Saunders, normally so good, just trying to lift it overnight, blocked it, and then rescued by Simons.
Well, that was a nice piece of play by Daniel, who's acclimatised very well, it would seem. This is Beresford. Daniel goes again. There are 3 waiting in the centre here for Pompey. Mark Wright cuts it out, first time and second, only as far as Burns.
It was a great run by Nicol. I do think that's his best position, left-back. He helps Barnes by those overlapping runs, and once he gets in his stride, it was a superb cross. And Michael Thomas, unmarked.
Piece of work by Alan Knight. He's really on his game in this first half hour, the Portsmouth keeper. Square to Nicol, way off target with the shot. And back to Rob Jones. There's Wright. Away by Cool. Not a penalty.
Well, the Liverpool bench not looking too pleased, but it wasn't a penalty. A good dummy by Rush. Jan Molby knocks it too far forward. He's never going to get there first, and you'll see him sort of throw himself almost at it, I think. But he got a touch just before, but the defender was trying to get out of his way. I wouldn't say that was a penalty. I think he sort of dived, which made the referee think that there wasn't the initial contact.
McLaughlin works the ball out to Beresford. Chip back inside for Burns. Oh, a lovely return. This will put Beresford on his way. They've got to get support, though. Whittingham's in the middle, being joined by Anderton. And Beresford couldn't shake off Mark Wright. Whittingham to Neil. Pulled back. McLaughlin's there. Beresford's there. Still Beresford. Still in play, is it? Oh, McLaughlin! Portsmouth Grobbelaar was in there, and somehow, here's Daniel. Burns, Daniel again, offside this time, and McLaughlin there for a moment threatened to win it, but I think it hit the bar, Trevor.
Well, it did. Good pressure, that, wasn't it? I mean, Beresford does exceptionally well. Manages just to keep it on, pulls it back, and McLaughlin, I think, from that distance should get it into the net. I mean, he's hit the crossbar on the turn. It's not easy, but he's just got underneath it.
To the left, pursued by Simons. That is not going to be a free kick. We're coming up to the 90-minute mark now at Villa Park, and into any time that Martin Boddenham may add on for stoppages before the 18-yard area. And dramatic stuff again. A Liverpool free kick, central position, right at the end of the game. Trevor Brooking.
He was outside, just held up in the wind, and then once he's committed, he's got to get his hand to the ball to stop Thomas getting past him. What a position to concede a free kick.
Now, will it be Barnes again, or will it be Molby? Portsmouth supporters dreading some sort of action replay here from 8 days ago. And we are in stoppage time. Venison's also in the thick of it there. He's got the wall back. And Molby replaces the ball with Barnes just to his right. Barnes. It's coming out to Venison. This is edge of the seat stuff, I can tell you. Nicol.
I mean, at times it's been very much a stalemate, but I mean, there's been mistakes, questionable penalties, and near misses that you always are on the edge of your seat because it is a semi-final. You know, at this stage, one mistake will cost you a trip to Wembley.
A cool piece of play by Wright. Was it too cool? Beresford. Burns. And it's come out as far as Barnes. And everybody's nerves seem to be jangling both on the pitch and in the crowd, because this 90 minutes seems to be going on forever. It's Venison to Saunders. And lots of excitement in the last 5 or so. Portsmouth hit the crossbar. Liverpool appealed for 2 penalties and got neither. They're still arguing with the referee, and we have half an hour's extra time, and then maybe it will be penalties. Over Whittingham, Burns is coming in. Venison's header. And they're taking on Simons. Molby. Well, there are some very tired players out there now. Here's Barnes. Orford covering Rush, but it was only as far as Thomas. This is Saunders. Thomas goes again. And Beresford, who still looks nippy, plays the ball out to Guy Whittingham. He's found Chris Burns. Beresford in support again. They've got Anderton on this side of the pitch, being marked as usual by Steve Nicol. Out of play. Whittingham! Nicol. Molby. Thomas again. Saunders stretching forward, it comes out to Jones. Saunders. And Portsmouth break. Beresford is probably about the fittest of the players on the pitch at the moment. He's full of running still. He's found Anderton. Whittingham spins away to the right, and Grobbelaar's come on an excursion here. And he's called out of goal as Whittingham crosses. And there's Beresford, a great header by Rob Jones. It had to be, really, for Liverpool. Grobbelaar was all over the place with only about 5 minutes, Trevor, left in extra time, but here's Michael Thomas at the other end to Saunders. And it's come off McLaughlin, and Rush is in there, so is Daniel, and it's hooked away for the moment by Burns, only as far as Mulby. McLaughlin's down in his own penalty area. Does the referee stop the game, or he's scrambling to try and not to play them onside? He's walking away now, Mulby. Nicol. Looks for Thomas here, heads it back to Rush. Oh, missed his kick, and then it really fell for Thomas anyway. Anderton on the ball, he's made good ground, but again Portsmouth put in a cross which is too long for the middle with Michael Thomas. Still Saunders, plays it back to Nicol, and it falls for Beresford.
Beresford now in the left-back position, having swapped with Daniel, who's struggling with an injury, but the minutes and seconds now ticking away.
Time period, and we are into a penalty shootout to decide who goes to Wembley. Whether you like the system or whether you don't, and not many football people really would pick it as a way to settle a match like this, there's going to be high drama at Villa Park of the sort that at this stage of this famous competition has never been seen before. Portsmouth captain Martin Cool, a nice handshake from Grobbelaar, who of course masterminded the penalty shootout in Rome when Liverpool won the European Cup in '84. Cool shoots wide. What a bad start for Portsmouth. The Liverpool rolls it in. It's 1-0 to Liverpool after scores for Portsmouth. So it's 1-1, but Liverpool have a kick in hand. Just crept in the corner. Oh, what a bad penalty. His nerve failed him. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Portsmouth of Liverpool. And the ball seems to be rolling off the spot in the wind. Right in the corner. Liverpool are in the final. That's it. Liverpool are in the FA Cup final, courtesy of a penalty shootout, which was a nightmare for Portsmouth, who missed 3 out of their 4 kicks, and there was no need to take the competition any further. Technically, it was 3-1 to Liverpool in the shootout. Barnes, Rush and Saunders all scored. Simon scored for Portsmouth, but Cool missed. Neil had his shot saved, and Beresford as well failed to score, and so Liverpool in their centenary year have reached the FA Cup final for the 10th time. But you have to feel sorry in all this jubilation for second division Portsmouth. They took Liverpool all the way, not once but twice. They made them look ordinary at times, and it was a cruel way while Liverpool celebrate for Portsmouth from the second division